Hey, welcome to an episode of Lamborghini TV, and in today's episode we're going to go over 5 things I hate about my Lamborghini Gallardo. Let's dive right into it. Number 1, the cost. Now everything, is the camera shaking? I don't know, I had it on a little mount thing, it's not working. Anyways, the cost. Everything for this car is expensive. If you want to replace the ball joint on this car, you can't just replace the ball joint, you got to replace the whole wishbone arm. I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but it's the whole wishbone. Picture right here. Anyways, you got to replace that whole arm. You can get them rebuilt for $1,700 roughly each, or if you want to go right to Lamborghini, they're $5,000 just for the one arm. A tie rod end. I had to replace one tie rod end on this car. It was 400 change, we'll call it. And then of course you got to send it out for the alignment. The clutch, I actually just talked about the clutch today, so it's kind of in mind. Actually, the clutch is kind of in line with other clutches, I think. The clutch from Lamborghini, just the clutch alone, is $5,400. Plus you replace the throwout bearing because you have it opened up. A throwout bearing also at Lamborghini is just over $5,500. Now luckily when I replaced the clutch on this, I sourced one right from Lamborghini because I wasn't screwing around with non-OEM parts, so I paid the $5,400 for the clutch, and then I found a throwout bearing online for about 2,400 Canadian. So for $8,000 I replaced the clutch in this car and did the job myself, so saved myself some money there. The second thing I hate about this car is, I'm not going to say the attention it gets, it's more so when you park in a parking lot, and you know, I'm not a dick, I'm not one of those supercar owners that needs to park away from everybody. I park in the middle of everybody, but sometimes, okay, I'll see the edge of a parking lot, and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to park at the back, and you come out, and people are parked all around you, and I get it, they're just doing it to be dicks. A few times I actually made Instagram posts about it, link right here, not link, picture right here, where literally the whole parking lot is empty, but they choose to park beside you. Now, okay, if I'm a douchebag supercar owner, I guess I gotta take my lumps, but I mean, would you do it if I parked my pickup truck out in the middle of nowhere? Probably not. Number 3, and this is not really something I hate, I just kind of get a kick out of. You meet a lot of people when you drive a supercar, they come up to you, they say hello, and again, I'm very approachable. I have my Instagram logo right on the, or Instagram and YouTube logo right on the side of my car. I encourage coming up saying hello, and if you haven't seen a supercar, come check out a supercar. You know, it's not the flashiest supercar, it's a 2004 Gallardo. It's certainly not the be-all the end-all, and I'm very, like I said, I'm very approachable. But you always get somebody coming up to you and either saying one of 2 things, and it's kind of hilarious. One guy I kind of stands out to this day was probably about a year and a half ago. I parked on a street downtown Barrie, and from about 50 feet away, he's walking towards me yelling, oh, hit the mic, yelling, "That's not a real one. That's not a real one." And still coming, he's like, "That's a good fake, but I can tell that's not a real one. 30-year body man." And they got the lines good on this car. Just again, looked at the car from 50 feet away. Right off the back, they assume it's a fake car, which I'm pretty easygoing. I'm pretty like lax, and it's like, if you think this is a fake Lamborghini, you know what? Go ahead. And number 4, the sign you get. You know what this is? You see that? The international sign to light them up. No, I'm not lighting up my all-wheel drive car. If you know anything about Lamborghinis, you know that they're all-wheel drive, or most of them are all-wheel drive. This one was, but it's not the point. People just want to see you do one of these. Or, rev it! You know, occasionally I do. When usually it's a, you know, young kid, you know, likes cars. I get it. I was a young kid. I'll give her a little bit of a rev. It's kind of a ridiculous kind of thing to do. So, stop doing that. We're just waiting at Henry's. I got my my camera. Can you see the camera, the top microphone? I bought it a windsock, so we're just picking up the windsock. But anyways, the last thing I hate about my Lamborghini Gallardo is the forever upgrading of the car. Let's go over some of the upgrades and the cost associated with these upgrades, because it's kind of like an addiction. I actually kind of joked with a guy once and said, you know, a Coke addiction would be cheaper than this car. But let's go over some of the costs associated with upgrading the car from its stock form. Here's its stock form, and here is it now. Did I do the right in interjecting in the editing? I don't know. Anyways, so let's start off with the front of the car. The front bumper was purchased, I think, 2 years ago from FGP Stuff in Poland. It was at a cost of, by the time it was purchased, freighted here from Poland, painted here twice, because the first person I had paint it just botched it. Anyways, it was painted at a total cost of $6,000 for that front bumper. The Squadra Corsa kit, which is the rear bonnet, the little lip, the uprights, and the Squadra Corsa or Super Trofeo Stradale wing, was another $7,000 plus paint, was approximately $8,000 if you want to call that an upgrade. I also have the Millionaire Racing exhaust. It used to be cat back, so that exhaust by itself from the cat's back was $3,500, as well as then I upgraded, if you want to call it upgrade, to the and deleted the cats at a further $1,200 or $1,500, one or the other. It was about $1,200. Other upgrades were last I think October. I had the car wrapped fully, and that was at a cost of $3,500. Raptors did a great job. Oh, here comes my my sock. Just a second. Hi, do I wear a mask or what do I do?
I can just hand this over to you.
Oh, okay. Do I tap it?
Yeah, you should be able to tap it. It's under 100.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Perfect.
I got a big wind sock for the thing. It's gonna make it look ridiculous. Over the years, I put on the different stickers, the Viperghini stickers, the Instagram stickers, and I spent probably about $500 on stickers. Tires, I went through 2 sets of season of tires for this car at approximately $1,000 per set. 4th summer owning this car, so that's 8 sets of tires. I believe I'm on my 7th set right now, though. So 7 sets of tires at, you know, $1,000 each is $7,000 in tires as well. And do I bitch about the fuel mileage? Well, I'll tell you what the fuel mileage or how this car is on fuel. I always set, it's just a habit of mine to set the odometer. Even in my pickup truck, I'll set the odometer. And for 350 kilometers, it costs $110 right now. So what's that, about $30 per 100 kilometers? And so far on this car, I'm at 98,800 kilometers. I purchased the car at 38,000 kilometers. So I put roughly I put 60,000 kilometers on this car in 3 years. I'm gonna do the math and put it right here of how much in fuel that is. Anyways, it's hard to come up with a vlog about how much I hate or what I hate on my Lamborghini, because I actually love this car so much. It's very hard to come up with a I hate this car video, but I did my best. Those are the 5 things that are on the top of my head of what I hate about my Lamborghini. Anyways, comment below if you think I'm just being a spoiled brat and bitching about my car. I'm just trying to make some entertaining videos for you and even give you some little bit of facts of what it is like to own this car. I guess the cost associated to it. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you on the next one.